So I think we first met in 2001.
It was about then. I was working inside David Evans Estate Agents.
That's right, and I think I came to you for a normal residential mortgage, but the big change I think in our relationship came a bit later than that, so probably 5 years after that, when I set up home with my now wife Helen, and we came to you for a joint mortgage.
It was that meeting, wasn't it, or the one after, where we started speaking about the protection side of the mortgage, because now when you had an investment portfolio, it wasn't quite so important to protect it. You want to make sure that whatever happens to you in your life, nothing is going to disturb the ability to live in that house and to pay for it financially, so you don't end up with any financial issues. And that's why protection basically is the cornerstone of all financial planning.
I started noticing some pain in my arm, in my right arm. So I got that diagnosis on, I can remember the day, 16th of November 2009. That was when I was told I had cancer, and I think it was a Monday, and the following Monday I was in for surgery. I think that's certainly, that stability of financial situation came later. I mean, when you're first given a diagnosis, you're wrapped up in what that is and what that means, and there's a certain element of fear of your mortality and whether you're going to survive what's going on for you. But at some point, you do start thinking about, well, if I lose my job, or if I lose my life, what's going to happen financially to me or my family? For me, it was a kind of period of reflection on what the diagnosis meant, and then it was what it means in terms of practicalities and finances in that kind of bucket.
You came at a point of my career where I'd already seen any number of clients that I'd advised either die, become critically ill, lose their job for one reason or another. And some of them did have protection and some of them didn't. The stark difference in how the ones that had protection were able to cope financially with the rest of their lives was so stark that it really triggered me to ensure that every single time I did a mortgage for somebody, we had a proper conversation about how to properly protect that mortgage against all those different events.
For me, the fact that that was in place just gave me peace of mind, because when you're given a diagnosis, you don't know what the next year is going to look like, you don't know what the next 6 months is going to look like, let alone 10 years out. So it just gave me peace of mind that I could perhaps not have to stress about that side of things. Having that safety net meant I didn't have to worry about that. It didn't matter to some extent how long I was off work, I just had to be off work to recover. So it provides a safety net. Something like critical illness cover, you hope you never need it. And what feels like a pessimistic decision, when you start looking into this thing, may change your life. I don't think I have adjusted to retirement. I think it's an ongoing process that will take me a while. I need to find that balance, and that's my challenge that I've set myself, not to go and climb a mountain, not to go and run 100k somewhere, but to just find a happy balance and a happy medium with what this next phase of my life is like.